Hey, my name is Nate Jones. I am graduating with a degree in mechatronics with a focus in automation controls, so industrial maintenance.
Hi, my name is Elena, and I'm graduating with an associate's degree in healthcare management.
My name is Dusty Johnson. I'm graduating with a paramedic degree.
My name is Zacharias Wynn. I'm graduating with an associate's degree in industrial engineering technology.
My name is Quentin Housley, and I'm graduating with cybersecurity.
My name is Vicaria Bayon, and I'm graduating as a licensed practical nurse from the Natchitoches campus.
My name is Charlie, and I am graduating with an ECG certification.
My name is Clifton Walker III, and I'm graduating with Associates in Industrial Engineering from the Northwest Louisiana FAME program.
My name is Margaret Craig, and I will be graduating with the Associates of Science in Nursing.
I'm Jordan Hoppick, and I'm a graduating phlebotomy major.
My name is Haley McVicker, and I'm graduating with a surgical technology degree.
I chose my major because I like to tinker and work with things and kind of fix them and make them better than they were. And with automation controls, this kind of clicked with me because I love to fix things. And like in automation, you do a bunch of tinkering and you do a bunch of making sure stuff is running the correct way and how to get there and using a lot of imagination in the way to get there. So troubleshooting and stuff is just my passion.
I've been in the healthcare field for like 17 years. I knew it was where I wanted to stay. So I knew in order to move up, I had to have a degree, and that's what I went after. That's why I chose this field.
I chose the paramedic degree program to help me further in my career in the fire service and also give better service to the community that we serve.
I chose as a major because there's a surplus of jobs in this field and to jumpstart my career and accomplish future goals.
So I decided to choose nursing because whenever I was pregnant, I was getting videos on my social media highlighting the disparities within the medical field. This made me want to show up and be a part of the solution.
I chose this major because I want to be an ultrasound tech one day, and I chose to start with ECG.
I chose this major mostly for the on-hand experience that'll help you get a job in the future / get you ahead of everybody else who doesn't have the experience.
I chose nursing because I wanted to have a career that allowed me to be nurturing, to be patient and passionate towards people who were in the most vulnerable times of their life. Nursing gives you an array of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to help people feel better, to get better, and to be an advocate. And to continue that throughout the rest of my life is really a privilege.
I chose this major to begin my career in healthcare.
I wanted a career where I could make a difference in somebody's life. And surgeries, the OR, I love the hands-on and the surgeries and being a part of healthcare teams.
I'm very excited to finish this degree, and I love the knowing to myself that I can handle hard things, and my work ethic supersedes my ability to quit.
It has shown me that you're never too old to go after your goals. It's also shown me perseverance, strength, character, credibility, things that you wouldn't think going for a degree would show you, but it has shown you.
The knowledge that I gained during paramedic school was superior. It helps me be more confident in my skills out in the field when I'm treating patients and getting them to the hospital.
This opportunity has opened doors for me to provide for my family and to up my skills.
My grandfather, he helped me get to this place that I'm at. Passed away last year, around April, around the same time this year. And finishing this degree and getting across the finish line, it means a lot to me.
It means a lot coming from the youngest of 5 and being the first generation in my family. This represents growth and perseverance. I stuck with something and I finished it. Also, with the information that I've gained in the medical field, I'm able to educate my family on those comorbidities that could be potentially harmful to us as a community. And I'm excited about that.
I feel that this degree means that I can accomplish more if I put my mind to it and I stay focused and I stay motivated within myself.
This degree being a nurse not only means another step forward in life for me, but another step closer to getting my bachelor's. So this journey has been a long one, but a great one and a great time.
This degree represents countless hours of studying, long clinical rotations, and pushing beyond the point I thought I was capable of. To me, this degree is more than just an accomplishment. It is the foundation of the nurse that I want to be.
Earning this degree actually means a lot to me because I'm a first-year college student.
Payoff for missing a lot of my kids' fun activities at school, field trips, waking them up in the mornings, Thanksgiving lunches. You know, it means that it was worth it.
I really enjoyed the hands-on learning, the popping out of the textbook and getting down in the bay and just working on stuff, making it better than it was, and if it's wrong, figuring out what's wrong and taking care of it. Me and my professor, Mr. Mark Herner, were in a class, then we were soldering boards, PLC boards, and there was a small little lead on the table, and I kept having an issue of whether or not my thing was giving out enough output of voltage, and it was because of this little baby lead. And once he finally found that, he showed it to me, held it around in front of my face, and was like, the smallest things can cause the biggest errors. And that kind of stuck with me. So always look for the small stuff, don't just look for the big things.
My favorite part of the program has been medical terminology and healthcare law. I thought after 17 years of being in the healthcare field that I knew a lot, but I didn't. And it's taken this program to show me there's so much more out there to learn. So it has meant everything to me.
I enjoyed the instructors. They're very thorough, invested in their students. I also enjoyed meeting all the classmates and still have built some lifelong friendships.
My favorite part was working in the electrical labs, troubleshooting, and working in the industrial base.
Going to cyber club, it was fun going to that.
I really enjoy hands-on experience. When we first began working in the program, it was in the lab. So we had a lot of work with dummies. There is nothing like hands-on experience with real people, with real diagnoses, and helping taking care of them, educating them in real time. I really enjoyed that, building a rapport with my patients, getting to know them, and getting to see the process of them getting better.
I enjoyed learning about all of the different rhythms of the heart, learning the ECG monitors, and practicing on my classmate. Ms. McGee made the class very fun this semester.
My favorite part about the program has been the clinical experiences. I get to utilize everything I've learned in the classroom and the sim lab in a real life situation dealing with a patient. I get to understand the patient as a whole and not just the disease. I get to establish rapport with patients, relationships with them, and grow not just as a nurse, but as a human being.
My favorite part of the program was not only the hands-on experience, but just actually learning in depth the things that I need to know for the healthcare system and to become a great phlebotomist.
Clinicals. Definitely when we got into clinicals and we were actually hands-on in the OR during surgeries, passing instruments, counting the instruments, making sure the surgeries are running smooth, like just being a part of the surgeries.
Shortly after BPCC, I will be getting married to my beautiful fiance, Alexis Brown. And after that, I will be working at a refinery that both Mr. Mark and Mr. Dan have recommended to me, and I have achieved a job at. And I can't wait to troubleshoot things and to be depended on to do what I learned in the classroom in the real world, and to troubleshoot and to do the things I love to do.
I want to go back into the clinical management field, and I feel that BPCC has prepared me to get back into the field that I love so much.
I've recently received a promotion at work. My new hours are Monday through Friday. Get to stay home with my family, get to see them every day. So just blessed.
My next step is to get a job and to eventually become a maintenance manager.
So when I'm out in the field, in the real world, I'm confident in my skills.
I plan to work at the cardiac clinic in Natchitoches. I feel like BPCC has definitely prepared me in a way of when I first started, I had no prior medical experience in this field. And also with delegating roles, I feel confident that I know what my specific role is and what tasks that I can delegate to maybe a CNA, or what tasks that I feel not as confident in doing, and maybe that the RN can take over.
After graduation, I will be getting into the ECG field immediately, and I will continue going to school to accomplish my ultrasound tech degree.
My next steps after graduation, I plan to attend the Louisiana Tech University to get my bachelor's degree in electrical engineering.
After graduation, I plan on pursuing my bachelor's of nursing, along with working as a cardiac step-down nurse and also at a mental health institution in my local town.
So what's next for me is I want to be a doctor, so I'm continuing my education.
I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to log as many surgeries as I possibly can.
I would like to shout out my mom and my dad for being there for me, for the late nights of school, and then having to wake up early in the morning to go to work, them just staying up till I got home to make sure I got home okay, and to wake me up if I needed that wake up call to get to work. I want to shout out both my teachers, Mr. Mark and Mr. Dan, for just helping me achieve things I never thought I could, and to learn things I never thought I could. And to my beautiful fiance, Alexis, for staying the late nights up with me, drinking coffee, drinking energy drinks, and just making me assured that I was gonna make it.
I would like to thank my family. They have been with me every step of the way, picking up my slack when I had to devote my time to classes. I would also like to thank my advisors. Not only did they answer every question that I've ever asked, they've also done it with encouragement and knowledge. Thank you. Thank you to everyone.
I'd like to thank my wife and kids, Shauna, River, and Walker. I'd also like to thank Benton Fire District number 4 for investing in me, and also Fire Chief JT Wallace Jr.
First of all, I want to thank God for blessing me to be in this opportunity. I want to thank my mom and my dad for supporting me. I also want to thank my siblings for supporting me, and my girlfriend for supporting me.
I'd like to thank my family, Professor Rondo, Mr. Hall, and Professor Hardy. They all helped me along my way.
So I would just like to thank my mother-in-law for instilling this possibility in my life. She graduated as a mid-adult with her BSN in nursing, and she told me, V, I think you can do it. If I could do it, you can do it. And that really gave me the motivation to push forward and persevere. And I would just also like to thank my husband for supporting me in every aspect along the way. Mentally, physically, emotionally, he was there with the long nights. He was there helping us take care of our daughter. And she's probably sitting down there in the crowd, hey baby. And I just want to thank them for just being my push and my motivation. I really appreciate y'all.
I would like to give a great big shout out to my mom and dad for making this year possible for me. We've had a lot of trying moments and times, but we have made it through together. I want to say thank you for pushing me to be my best, giving me advice when needed, and supporting me through these times.
There's a lot of y'all. I love you all. Let me start with my mom, my dad. Thank y'all for all y'all do for me, getting me here to this point, pushing me to be better each and every day. Shout out to all the advisors, administration that's giving me the help I need, the extra pushes. Mr. Hickman, Hasim, Hirschberger, thank you, Angie. Also, a special thanks to my brother and my girlfriend who always pushed me to be a better version of myself each and every day. And last but not least, giving thanks to God, being able to wake up, see another day, pushing me further to be my best, do my best each and every day. Thank you, and love you, Fame boys.
First and foremost, I would love to thank God, because without God, I'm nothing. I would love to thank my husband for being there for me spiritually, emotionally, financially, supporting me throughout this whole program, along with my beautiful children. I would love to thank my friends, Carly Jackson and Aisha Weathers, for holding me accountable, for always being there for me to study long hours before tests, after tests, for supporting me, and also being a shoulder to lean on, to cry on, to vent to, and to have some great laughs throughout this experience. I would love to thank my instructors for being open to answering any questions or concerns I had, and also being a wealth of knowledge and understanding about healthcare. And lastly, all the students, my fellow students, because we all worked hard to get here, and this is a great accomplishment for all of us.
I first and foremost want to give a shout out to my sweet husband, Chris, because he believed in me whenever I didn't believe in myself. Of course, my kids, Ashton and Declan, I love them so very much. and my father-in-law and my mother-in-law. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to be where I'm at because they helped me a lot with my kids.
There's so many people I want to thank, but we're going to cut it short and sweet. My husband, Josh, my 2 babies, Carter and Cypress, for their unwavering support, and my mom and dad. I couldn't have done any of it without them. Thank y'all. I love y'all.